It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, their first time playing these guys this season. A year ago, going 1-2. They'd like to improve on that this go-around. One player who is certain to be a force tonight, Derek Favors. A tremendous presence inside and a great defender, Shaq. He still has room to grow, too.
Yeah, Ernie, but he's an old-school player. Feels like he's been in the league forever, but he's really, really young. He definitely has not peaked.
Well, I agree with that. You know, he's great on the block, Ernie, but he has some versatility. He could step out. You know, defensively, he probably doesn't need any help when he's guarding a guy one-on-one. If he keeps polishing his games, he's going to be pretty good in the next few seasons.
And with that, the game just about to tip off, we send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The crowd has assembled here in Salt Lake City, Utah to cheer on the Jazz. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And, of course, Ben McLemore. This is their first game without him.
And, Kevin, he was an important player for him. I think more than people give him credit for. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
Hood can't get it to go. And here are the Kings now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, overall, they played well enough to win, but their energy was just up and down. Too many miscues at key points of the game.
Now Sacramento starting five. Gay and Cauley-Stein fill up the forward spots. Hield is out there with Collison, and it's Koufos in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Rodney Hood, talk about making a jump from year one to year two. Greg, he improved in almost every facet of the game.
And Hood came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter, and that's been the case from both long and mid-range off the bounce. What has surprised some people, though, is his advanced ball handling and his ability to find open teammates. A relatively quick study there. Still a ton of upside to Hood's game.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and a miss there on the triple. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Gay outside. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Hield. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, you love how Gay just charges straight out of the hoop. Does not matter who is in his way.
Gobert the screen. And Favors kicks to Rubio. Up and in on the layup. Rubio's got his first basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Dave Yeager for just a minute. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
This is why I hope there'll be a sort of attack rather than wait to be attacked. Employ sort of a fight fire with fire mentality.
And here's Rubio, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still should have went for something better than that.
Now here's Favors. Hood. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Gobert the screen. Hayward outside. Rebound by the Kings. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Collison, no good. Utah leading. Rubio dishes to Hood. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
And the precision lead pass by a highly skilled playmaker.
Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Collison, the pass to Cauley-Stein. And stolen by Hood. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And here they go. Hayward on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Offensive rebound. And Favors kicks to Gobert. Now the dish to Rubio. And it's Hood in the corner. From deep. Kufis grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 3.
And though the Jazz are, still developing that roster, they do have an identity. And the one area that's been constant for them is defense. Number 1 in the league a couple seasons ago. Last year, near the top as well. And so they're not going to be a fun team for you to play against if you have one of those high-octane offenses.
Now, here's Rubio. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
Here's Collison. Following the score by Rodney Hood. Hayward against Gay. Kicks it to Kufis. Outside Collison. Kufis dishes to Gay. 4 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And you know, an interesting thing about the Jazz defense, as proficient, Greg, as they've been, one wonders why the team hasn't done better in the win-loss column over the last few years.
And Kevin, the problem is, as solid as they've been defensively, that's how challenged at times they are offensively in terms of just scoring the basketball. They've been hanging around the bottom of the league in that category for a while.
So it's Sacramento now. After the basket by Utah. Hield can't hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Stolen by Gay. Collison kicks to Gay. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
Here's Hayward, and Utah again with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
I tell you what, Derek Favors has arrived. I mean, the 3rd overall pick back in the 2010 draft. Never a doubt about the ability and the talent, but I think it took him a while to get comfortable playing at this level. And then the last 2 seasons, it feels like he's just kind of put it all together. It oftentimes takes young guys coming into this league a little bit of time to develop their niche and their identity, but once they do, boy, watch out.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Diaw comes in for Derek Favors. Burks, he's checked in for Hood, and it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. The Kings trail by 9. Papagianni. They can't stop the run with that one. And talking about the improvements made by Favors, he's really added something to his game, Greg, every single year.
A great point. I mean, he plays the pick and roll beautifully now, whether it's rolling to the basket on offense or using his mobility to deter the pick and roll at the other end. I mean, the versatility to man both front court spots is a huge plus when you're playing matchups. If he can just stay healthy, he has the potential to become a perennial all-star.
So here's Burks after the Kings pick up 2. He dishes it to Diaw. 4 on the clock. Here's Exum. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lawson with it. Now defended by Exum. Here's Labissiere. Papagianni. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for Sacramento.
And clearly, this is a squad that makes its living in the paint. Very few teams are as determined to get the ball inside as much as they are. They aren't going to settle for jump shots. They're going to continue to pound it down low.
That free throw missing. And watching the Kings, Chris, you can't help but think back to their glory years back in the early 2000s when you played for them.
Well, I'm happy to be a part of that 2002 team. We set the franchise best for the team with 61 wins that year. You love the way that team played just because of how they played. Beautiful ball movement.
And he's good on the second. Now Exum. Pass to Diaw. The feed to Withey. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the pick. Here's Exum. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Chris, throughout your career, you spent a lot of time down low on the blocks, and we're seeing less of that now. Those post-ups that were such a primary option when you played in teams' offenses. Does that concern you? Is that good or bad?
It's concerning from this point. Kids aren't being properly coached in the middle school and the high school level. Kids don't know how to play on the post. When you look back through the history of this game, whether it's been guards or big fellas, the post is not about how tall you are. The post is about how the closer you are to the basket, you usually have an advantage. And if you have game, then that pump fake game down there work and get you to the foul line. And if you are a good passer, then it draws the double team. It changes the angle that the defense has to look inside and play. It helps slow the pace down sometimes in the playoffs when the game gets tough and a little bit more physical. And we can say that everybody's changed their game, but only one team wins a year. So, you know, I don't know if the trend is necessarily not there with big guys not in the post when I look at guys like Drummond, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Horford, Jordan, Zebo, the Gasol brothers. There's still a lot of post players out there, so I don't subscribe to that opinion that is less on the post. I just subscribe to the opinion that maybe coaches don't want to coach that way because guys have post game. We just have to see if the game will change. The small ball right now is what everybody loves.
Great perspective. Jazz leading by 9. Burks on the wing. Back to Exum. He kicks to Hayward. Here's Withy. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Richardson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Kings have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far. That's good from Richardson. And throughout the years, one thing that the Kings, Chris, have done well as a franchise is put together an exciting team.
And as you said, that applies to good or bad. From the white chocolate days with my man Jay Will dazzling the fans to the Mitch Richmond teams, the Kings have always been fun to watch. Part of it is that the franchise has always seemed to prefer playing an up-tempo style of basketball.
Now, here's Burks. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Inside, Papagianni, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Exum. Pass to Withy. To the middle. Here's Diaw. It's blocked.
Just phenomenal timing on the block. Labissiere leaping up for the forceful rejection.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, here is Lawson, looking for his first basket still in this one. He got right to the cup using that screen. Jazz leading by 8. Exum with it. Passes to Diaw. They set the pick. Back to Exum. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, the numbers say it, Chris. NBA players have on average gotten bigger and bigger over the years. The game requires more movement. There's more movement on the offensive end, certainly, with teams now instituting different styles. Do you think that creates an issue of wear and tear, especially on the bigger players? And if that is the case, how should the league address that?
No, I just think wear and tear is specific to the individual, to the style of play of the individual, to the certain play of the individual. You know, it's not, I don't think you can just make a blanket statement and say it's too many games for everyone to play. Everyone is different. Everyone handles injury different. I think what we need to concentrate more on than the glass being half empty is the fact of what can we do better in the area of rest and recovery? What can medicine, what can science, what tools are out there that guys can rest and recover? Because the fact of the matter is, when it's over, and you're a young guy, you're playing, you have the energy. You know, I can't remember a playoff game ever being so tired that I couldn't play from wear and tear because these were the moments that we waited for. So this is the NBA. This is the toughest sport in the world, and part of that is the grind of the 82-game schedule. You know, I really don't see anything wrong with that.
That's a great answer. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. The Kings trail by 9. Loss in the pass to Labissiere. 1:14 left in the first. Here's Temple. The pass to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Three-pointer.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Feeds it to Ingles. Out to the wing. Here's Diaw. That one wide left.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he dunks it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
Basket counts. He has 7.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Exum. He feeds it to Diaw. Back to Exum. Ty Lawson pulls it in.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still, though, still should have went for something better than that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
Yeah, I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
You're right. They've been extremely active, physical, really dictating the flow of this game.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Gay and Cauley-Stein fill up the forward spots. Collison is out there with Hield, and it's Koufos in at the center position. Chris, who do you feel are guys that can just own a game, take it over at any time and get it going?
Well, I think you have to look at Curry. You know he can do that at any time. Klay Thompson, I mean, he set a record for points in the quarter, but I also think you have to look Damian Lillard and how he can get you buckets and get you going in so many ways. So many guys that can be explosive and take a game over for you.
Good analysis.
And that's a well-placed pass right there, right where his teammate can do something with it.
Favors with a screen on Gay. Ingles dishes to Favors. It's hauled in by the Kings. Koufos has got his third rebound tonight, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Kings trail by 6. Outside Collison. Dishes to Koufos. Gobert with the block. Here's Hood, guarded closer. Got that bucket in no time at all. Hood's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, remember when Roy Hibbert burst onto the scene in that great year for the Pacers, and he's still one of the league's elite rim defenders. He doesn't go for the block so much as create a wall. It's called the principle of verticality, and Hibbert says, I'm the godfather of that. I'm not going to name names, but there were some prominent coaches who said, you need to get rid of this. Kevin, here's the rules.
Yeah, D.A., he didn't invent it. He just perfected it. Thanks, Hield. The offensive rebound. And it's Koufos missing.
Excellent D to force that miss there. That took real courage to risk being on the poster, being he's one of the best dunkers in the game.
And the basket by Ingles.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's the pick. A try by Collison. Here's Cauley Stein, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Well, you love seeing Cauley Stein rise up and try to get the shot off as soon as he keeps the pass. He's trying to keep the D guessing at times so they don't know what he's going to do.
Ingles kicks to Gobert. From deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 8. Collison up top. Covered by Rubio. A drive by Collison. Here's Hield. No good on the three.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
Ingles. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations.
Well, you have to think that he is going to look to go to the rim a little more often going forward because the three ball just hasn't been there. Sometimes it seems he's not getting his feet set or rushing his shooting motion, but either way, it just ain't falling.
No good on that one.
Now, this is Dave Yeager. Before working in the NBA, he was one of the most successful coaches in minor league history. He won 5 titles in 7 seasons, all before turning 35.
And the second free throw, good. And Coach Yeager grew up coaching. His father was a high school basketball coach.
Well, yeah, Dave would help him scout opponents, watching game tape, help get Pops ready. Even his senior year playing point guard at Morehead State, he volunteered to coach a semi-pro team. Coaching has been in his blood for a long time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gay passes to Collison. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Ingles dishes to Rubio. Hood with it. Now guarded by Hield. Here's Favors. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Favors. He doesn't get the second one. And as we reach this point of the season, teams pretty much know what to expect when they go up against each other.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's why when it comes down now, it comes down to ad-libbing. Who can counterpunch? Who can employ their will on the other team? You really got to just, appreciate the fact that these teams are so good, and you just got to make sure you play your best every night.
And Coach Koufos is such a valuable player to have off the bench for a team, Chris. Gives you spacing and size, and he really knows how to play within himself.
Well, Kev, Koufos is usually productive in whatever role he is playing for a team. His versatility to start or to be the first big off the bench is really what makes him valuable.
And Koufos drops them both. And here's Hood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Favors with the screen. Hood kicks to Gobert. Here's Ingles. to the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Heel. Gay in the corner. Rebound, Utah. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Well, they dictated the pace, and the defense was a half step slow, adjusting most of the night.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And looking at the Jazz roster, they're a well-balanced group. You see scorers, Greg, playmakers, rebounders, shot blockers, plenty of quality depth.
And they've done a great job of drafting. Many of the main pieces of the puzzle seem to be in place. The next step for me is, will one of these young core players emerge as a superstar?
That free throw good from Hood.
And another disappointing season for the Kings last year. They fell out of the playoff race early on. They just couldn't keep pace with the rest of the conference.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Both free throws good from Hood. And while the Kings were improved last year, it didn't seem like they made much headway towards their ultimate goal.
Well, right now, they seem to be lacking a direction for the team. There's an air of uncertainty about who they want to build around. They will need to answer some hard questions in short time.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Oh, well, they have to become more physical defensively and really commit to protecting that painted area.
And checking out some numbers for Willie Cauley-Stein. The past month has been surreal. Second in field goal percentage, 9th in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
Gay with no one around. Another miss by Gay.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And stolen by Cauley-Stein. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Collison.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Well, of course it did. The D was nowhere to be found, and because of that, he easily sprinted down the court and got an easy bucket on that.
Hayward with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Fires the three. Rubio misses. The Kings trail by 8. Now Heel. He's got 8. Rudy Gay on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. That one good for 2. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
And Gay is very confident from the mid-range. When he has his feet under him, he's extremely reliable from there.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. At the top of the key, Hood. Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by Gay. Gay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now, here's Koufos. 26 points for him last game against New York.
Oh, and don't forget about the heavy lifting he did on the glass all evening. He controlled the game in a number of ways. Just an unbelievable effort on the glass tonight.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Gay again missing.
You are shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
Gobert kept alive. Here's Favors. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. 5th best, the Kings.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And he knocks down the first one.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Alec Burks checked in for Rodney Hood. And then for Sacramento, Richardson, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Lawson in for Darren Collison. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Kings trail by 7. Lawson outside. Here's the dish to Kufis. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert the pass to Rubio. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That is on Ty Lawson. The Jazz have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Rubio. With he's checked in for Utah. Diaw comes in for Derek Favors. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And who would expect anything less? Tremendous poise at the line.
The Kings trail by 7. Lawson outside. To the inside. To the wing on the left. Here's Labissiere. And Labissiere throws it down.
And Labissiere has tremendous concentration, getting the shot to go even with the contact.
The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. The Kings shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Labissiere.
Well, there is a lot of hope for Labissiere, the Haitian product via Kentucky, but that's for down the road. This team got him knowing he'd be a long-term project. Has the upside to be a fantastic player, but it's going to take a lot of work and patience for him to get there.
Burks dishes to Diaw. The baseline J. That one a little long.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
And Labissiere, a high-risk, high-reward pick for sure. He has shown flashes of what he can do at times, but other times he can look overwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, he had a tough time, I think, adjusting to the college level in terms of the speed and the athleticism that the game is played with, but still declared after just 1 year. Usually you want to see more on the collegiate level from a player like him. All I can do is hope for the best for the young man, but it's not going to be an easy path to start him.
And the first one drops. And Diaw drops them both. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Temple. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Fires top of the key. And it goes down 2 points. Exum with it. Hayward outside. Diaw up top. Kicks to Hayward. Another miss by Utah.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Labissiere gets it to go.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Exum kicks to Diaw. To the paint. Back to Burks. He dishes it to Diaw. To the inside. Withy, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a look here at the shot chart.
And these sorts of nights can't happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. The Kings trail by 3. And here's Lawson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lawson's got his second bucket of the night.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Isn't that when you use your other skills like...
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit. He makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. For Sacramento, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That's good from Richardson. That one is no good.
And I tell you what, Gordon Hayward just steadily has grown into one of the better offensive players in the league. He does a great job of scoring it off the dribble. He's also at that small forward position, can be kind of a point forward, if you will, with his playmaking ability. And I like to call him, use a baseball term, he's like a 5-tooler. I mean, he does all the things you want a basketball player to do well on the floor. And to cap it all off, he is a great teammate as well.
Talking about Hayward's versatility on offense, some would say his ability to cover smaller, quicker players defensively is another reason his star is on the rise.
His ability to get stops on the ball as well as provide quick help to his teammates is really priceless. The question now is ceiling. How much better overall can Hayward get? Some think he's more of a number 2 guy than a superstar. Some will tell you the sky's the limit.
He hits the second from the line. Jazz leading by 4. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Utah Jazz is one of the up-and-coming teams in the West, and it was a system-wide commitment to young players. The younger teams tend to struggle, but head coach Quinn Snyder said he's committed to letting his players learn from their mistakes. He said it may be painful at times, but that's how we get better. In a lot of things, the only way to learn is through experience.
They're catching on quickly, thanks, D.A. They recover it. Just 5 to shoot. Withy passes to Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Sacramento, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
first one drops. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And so he's able to get one of two. Jazz leading by 5. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Kings.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
1:21 left here in the second. Lawson outside. Pass to Temple. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. And that one hits back iron. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's slammed in by Diaw.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Down low, here's Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Just hasn't found his form at the line here in the first half.
That free throw, no good.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Good on the second free throw. Utah leading by 6. Now Exum. Diaw with a screen on Lawson. Exum kicks to Burks. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. But he gets it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Richardson to the left wing. Tries again. Labissiere. Papagianni. And finally that one's good. He's got 10.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just a real lack of physicality in the post there. No reason at all that they should have gotten the rebound off that miss.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Utah out in front. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. One half completed. Let's break it down. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They hold a 4-point lead. And let's go to Kenny. What'd you think of their first half?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
I think they're playing defense with their hands instead of their feet. Too many times they've been caught reaching and they paid the price. These guys giving up way too many free throws. They need to stop sending guys to the line. Come on.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back, everyone, to Salt Lake City, Utah. That's the state capital right here in Utah. Really a sight to see when you get that kind of perspective from above. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Without question, Rodney Hood displaying his skills today.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Oh, yeah, he's crafty, very difficult to defend one-on-one. We may see more double teams roll his way the second half.
The Kings trail by 4. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. Favors and Gobert, the defensive big men pair. A tall wing pair with Hood at the 2 and Hayward at the small forward. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
Collison dishes to Cauley Stein. And stolen by Hood. At the top of the key, Favors. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Rubio. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 7 points a game, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 7. Collison kicks to Gay. There's the feed to Koufos. Now here's Heald, covered by Hood. Heald, the pass to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. The good-looking shot from the wing. Gay's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, that's just great offensive skill, consistently helping his teammates generate points.
Favors with the screen. And Rubio kicks to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Collison dishes to Gay. Cauley Stein with the screen for Gay. In the corner, it's Heald. That 3 off the mark.
Is he trying to get a shoe contract deal? Because he's showing no interest in moving the ball right now. He's trying to make a one-man commercial. He's just content to try to get his points, and that's all. And one thing you have to appreciate about Rudy Gay is just how fearless he plays on the floor. He goes right at defenders and loves to finish with the dunk. He's very aggressive in every aspect of his game, from offense to defense.
Rubio outside. Hayward kicks to Gobert. Pass to Favors. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up to the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Jazz leading by 3. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Gobert the screen. Here's Hood. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 4th in blocks, 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Come on, box him out, man.
Collison against Rubio. Gay sets the pick for Collison. Trying his luck deep. Collison with another miss. Jazz leading by 4. Hood kicks to Gobert. And stolen by Koufos. A floater. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gobert, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. And the Stifle Tower, the French rejection, whichever name you want to give for Rudy Gobert, it probably speaks to his tremendous rim protection abilities, Greg.
Man, a few years back at the Combine, his wingspan measured at a record 7 feet, 8.5 inches. Clearly one of the league's premier shot blockers. Very difficult to shoot a high percentage against him. And at the offensive end, he's become an excellent rebounder and finisher in traffic.
And Gobert drops them both. Here's Hield. He's got 8. Inside. Here's Cauley Stein. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And it's important for Cauley Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Rubio, the pass to Hayward. Baseline J on the way, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. And Rubio kicks to Hood. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Hield. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. The 4th spot held by Buddy Hield.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Collison dishes to Koufos. There's a good screen. And he's way off from outside.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Oh my gosh, he's really playing poor out there. It might just not be his night.
The Kings trail by 6. Collison with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Rubio against Collison. Cauley Stein with the screen for Collison. 6 on the shot clock. But 3. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Collison. 11 points for Buddy Hield.
Oh, I love to see the selfishness from Collison. Really whips the ball over to the open man quickly.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Out to Hood. Fires from the line, and too long on the shot. For Sacramento, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Hield can't hit. Utah leading by 3. Hayward outside. Outside Favors. He kicks to Rubio. Here is Hayward. He's got 8. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Collison. The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Feeds it to Heel. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
He doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rubio. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Rubio leading the charge. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Rubio. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. Garrett Temple has checked in for Sacramento. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Outside Collison. Game. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Derek Favors. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Collison, the pass to Gay. He feeds it to Cauley-Stein. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Free throw missing, and the Jazz with some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Gobert. Burks comes in for Hood, and it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Sacramento. And he's good on the second. Utah leading by 8. Exum with it. Diaw, the screen. Got a piece of it. They break it out 5 on 3. It's hauled in by Diaw.
Oh, we've seen him posterize guys with that move many times. However, the defense proved to be very stifling. The defense wasn't giving up any room, and he tried to beat them with better offense. Didn't work out there. Oh, his shot hasn't been going in, and they will probably have to look for someone else to step up and provide for them.
Burks kicks to Favors, and stolen by Koufos. Fast break, here we go. Here's Temple, got a piece of it. They retain possession. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Cauley Stein. For Utah, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And he makes the first. And Utah making a change here. Withy's checked in. Exum hits them both. The Kings trail by 8. Here's Temple. There's a good screen. Papagianni. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Temple's got his second bucket tonight.
He wants some tenacity on the offensive glass. That's a great play right there.
Exum dishes to Diaw. There's the pass to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Jazz passing it around. Nice move. Rebound by the Kings. To the paint, Papagianni. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. 5th, the Jazz.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Exum. He has 6. Dishes to Withy. Kicks to Ingles. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Burks. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that was an awful screen. He didn't seem like he wanted to do it, and as a result, the set failed.
It's deflected. They get it back. That one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Utah leading. Now Exum. There's the dish to Diaw. Back to Exum. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. And he knocks down the first one.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Exum hits them both. Now here's Lawson. Inside. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Exum passes to Diaw. He dishes it to Burks. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Burks has got 7 points in the game.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Awesome attack toward the basket right there. This young man stays on his grind, showing his true grit and finding a way to get that one to go.
No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got assist number 5 here tonight. It might be some time before Scal Labissiere reaches his potential, but you can see that it his team drooling over him on draft day. It's rare to see a player so big, with so much length, be as mobile as he is.
I mean, he moves so fluidly on both ends of the court that he is a tough player to contain. I mean, has continued to add mass and bulk, so he's getting stronger every month. Reminds you a bit of a young Amari with his explosiveness and how he can move at that size.
Exum kicks to Diaw. Back to Exum. 6 to shoot. From about 16, a shot that time not on target. Lawson with the defensive effort there. Temple dishes to Labissiere. Up again. Keeps it alive. Rebounded by Exum. Utah trailing here. Down low. Here's Ingles. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I like it. Aggressive. They're pounding it inside. Unwilling to settle for less.
They set the screen. Here's Lawson to the middle. Papagianni makes it off the glass. He's got 18.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Exum kicks to Diaw. Inside. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 4 points this quarter.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
And Temple kicks to Lawson. Stolen by Exum. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. No good off the back of the rim.
But he's just looked lost on offense. But luckily for him, his teammates have really stepped up in a big way.
Burks with it. Withy kicks to Diaw with 2 seconds left. And the layup is good. Diaw's got 6.
How about that assist? Accurate toss inside for the high percentage look.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And now let's take a listen in to a recent huddle from Coach Dave Yeager.
Stay aggressive, keep them moving. Don't let them stand and get set up and scheme up.
And that's Dave Yeager laying out the key points for his team over this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, he really wants the ball and his guys to remain in constant motion. Keep the defense on defense.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. On the court for Sacramento, Gay and Cauley-Stein fill up the forward spots. Hield is out there with Collison, and it's Kufas in at the center.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Gay, rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Hayward at the stuff.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
I mean, they seem to gain more energy after each made bucket. Let's see if they try to really bust it open here.
Collison the pass to Kufas. They set the pick. Here's Hield. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That's just a clumsy turnover there. Just an errant pass that should have never been attempted.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Collison against Rubio. Collison dishes to Hield. Sacramento gets it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
That one misses. Utah leading by 6. Hood kicks to Favors. It's taken away by Collison and stolen by Hood. Launches a three. But they get it back. Gobert the pass to Favors. Gay against Rubio. Hood on the wing. Back to Rubio. And stolen by Gay. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Hield. It's tipped.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. And the shot goes in.
Oh, Collison has tremendous defensive chops. He really reads his man well and comes up with steals as a result.
Rubio against Collison. Right side Favors. It's stolen by Hield. To the inside. Paulie Stein. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead. And it's Rubio penetrating. Lets it fly from 18. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Oh, even though he has been lost in the shuffle, his team remains in front.
To tie it up. He takes it up and lays it in. Koufos has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Hayward. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Jazz lead by 2. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Collison to take the lead. The shot, no good. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shot from free throw range, and it's Favors that time on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And here is Hield. Collison up top. From beyond the arc. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hood dishes to Favors. Down low. Rubio misses.
That was as easy as it gets. He needs to complete those looks.
It's stolen by Gobert. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Well, of course it did. The D was nowhere to be found, and because of that, he easily spread down the court and got an easy bucket.
Collison against Rubio. Here's Hield. No good from outside.
Another miss, and you have to wonder if this just isn't his night.
Hayward kicks to Rubio. Hayward against Gay. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To halt the run. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from Kufis.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Favors with the screen. To the paint. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hayward. Hayward missing again. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Kings trail by 6. Outside Collison. Pass to Gay. Misses the 3.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
The feed now to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rubio, the pass to Hood. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the Jazz.
Not really nice there. Poor technique on the screen, but savvy scoring move to save that trip down the floor.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
The other angle is up to their aggressiveness on drives. They have to create the contact, maybe live at the free throw line for a while.
The NBA game more analyzed than ever before. The teams are competing against one another, but also, Chris, we're seeing the league is sharing a lot more information with fans. Analytics now becoming a very important part of it.
Well, I think the one thing that you have to remember about analytics, though, is that there isn't a consistent variable. You know, it doesn't take into account what a guy went through that day, the defender that's playing against him, whether it's cold, whether it's warm. So I'd caution a little bit about analytics, but at the same time, fans need as much information as possible. So I'm glad that the fans get as much information as they need because then they can be as informed as they like to so they can sit back and armchair quarterback like myself and kind of make decisions or second-guess decisions that are going on based on their knowledge of the game. So I think it's great for teams, for fans, for everyone that you just have more information about the teams that you love.
That's an excellent point. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got them going, guys.
Well, free throw drops for Kufis. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Hood. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 17 points for Rodney Hood.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Hield. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rubio, and it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Gobert, the screen. And Favors kicks to Hayward. Here's Hood. That one, no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Rubio. Pass to Favors. And stolen by Kufis. Gay against Hayward. Gay misses.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
It's tipped. And Gobert kicks to Rubio. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Good things come to those who go inside the paint.
Collison against Rubio. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Burks, he's checked in for Hood. And the Kings also making a change. Lawson's checked in. And Sacramento has possession. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great instincts on the assist. Times that play perfect.
Now Rubio. Hayward outside. Back to Rubio. Favors dishes to Hayward. Kufis grabs the miss.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just picture-perfect defense there. Really stifled his man and gave him no chance at a clean look.
Here's Hield. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Rubio. Outside Favors. Gobert, the screen. Here's Hayward. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Lawson kicks to Kufis. They set the pick. Here's Hield. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And they continue to control the glass.
Burks, the pass to Rubio. Gobert, the screen. Here's Favors. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Hield. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Jazz leading by 4. Rubio with it. In the corner, it's Hayward. Gobert, the screen. And stolen by Kufis. And here we go, Lawson heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
And you talk about clutch plays. I mean, defensively and offensively. And we saw it right there.
Gobert, the screen. Up top, Favors. Here's Rubio. A beautiful reverse layup. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, fantastic chemistry on that play. You have to admire the unselfishness.
Here's Hield. Lawson outside.
What's the rule?
He kicks it to Heel. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Burks dishes to Gobert. Back to Burks. Favors with the ball. Working on Cauley Stein. Here's Gobert. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And how relentless is this guy? If you're the defense, he's the first one you're looking to block out there.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Rodney Hood's checked in for Utah. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Gobert, the screen. Hood kicks to Favors. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Kings trail by 5. Here's Heel. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Hood. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Timeout.
They're trailing by 8. 52 seconds left in the game. Here is Heel. Here's Gay. Misses off the right iron.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Well, it hasn't been his best, just to say the least. He just needs to calm down out there and let the game come in.
Rubio outside. Passes it to Hayward. To the inside. And stolen by Cauley Stein.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Disappointing to say the least. They couldn't complete the opportunity to get back into this one. They couldn't complete the opportunity to get back in this one.
Outside Hood. And so it's Utah with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're playing and we're focused and we're solid defensively, we're not really having lapses, we can be a pretty good team. You know, that we don't have to walk the ball up the court, and it's not as difficult on our offense. So it all starts defensively, and I think it all starts with energy down there.
You've become one of the best young defensive teams in the league, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derek Favors.
There are a lot of fantastic power forwards in today's NBA. And let me tell you, Derek Favors is right there among them. And there are nights like this when he even stands above that crowd. His offensive game is extremely well-rounded. He's solid all around.
Oh, boy, he has the arena rocking tonight with the show he put on. That's one of the best performances I've seen from him. Something just clicked. I don't know what it was. It just all came together.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.